Welcome back, all. This is I believe, my third attempt now at the Corsair Leader Second Edition, New Britain 1943 long campaign. I keep running into things that I need to edit on my Vassal mod, and they require me to start over. So let's see if we can get it right on this one. We will go ahead and remove before flight. That'll take care of some of our aircraft. We are allowed in this campaign to have P-38 Lightnings of the Army Air Force, and the B-25 Mitchells of the Army Air Force. And because it's a joint effort, we're also use the USMC B-25 Mitchells and F4U Corsairs in this campaign. Um, so I'm going to go and put all those into my random. I like to do things random. So the P-38, I'm going to go into the random. B-25s, send them all to the random because the Navy and the Air Force are all together in that one. And the F4U Corsairs, we're just going to send to random. And that's all we get to choose from. So let's jack this up a little bit. And we're doing the long campaign. So first off, we're going to grab out our newbie. Our newbie is Rick Van Dyke in a P-38. Let's unpromote him down to a newbie 2, so he'll promote fast, hopefully. And that's a good thing because he's a -1 and -2. Not much good to me. Now we get two greens. So we'll have Robert Stacy and Eric Gingrich. Gingrich is the one I had to fix. Somehow I'd put 140 in the positioning of his plane piece here instead of -140, so it was right down here covering everything. Both of these guys are going to be green. So Stacy's a green 5, +0/+0, has no situational awareness, cool, or gung ho. Gingrich is a green 3, he has no cool, situational awareness, or gung ho, and he's also a +0/+0. He's got lower stress than Stacy, which is probably why he promotes faster. Now we get six average guys. Jules Jacobson in a P-38, Raymond Hine in a P-38, and Ludwig in a B-25. And that's going to cost me 12 SO points. But he's a +1 bomb. He's level large, which means he takes some damage and he can carry 3 bombs. And he's got good stress 0 to 6, but he's not so good at defending himself. He also gets a gung ho and a cool, which helps. Um, Hine is an average 5. He gets a cool. He's a +2 air to ground. That'll be nice. +0 is not bad on air to air. Jules Jacobson, he's on the other hand, he's an average 9, going to promote slow. He's 0 to 3 stress, which is going to suck. He has no cool, no situational awareness, no gung ho. He's a -1 air to air and a +0 air to ground. He is fast, but I don't know if that's going to be enough for me. He, at this point, is my potential swap for an ace guy. Um, Now we need three more averages. That'll be Rex Barber in a P-38, Kevin McCammon in a F4U Corsair, and Kevin Puffy Caldwell in an F4U Corsair. Barber is an average 7, gets a cool, +2 air to air, good card to have. McCammon, average 6, gets 2 gung ho, +0, but that gung ho's guaranteed to come in handy. And Puffy Caldwell, 1 gung ho. He's +1 air to air and 0 to 4 stress. He's not a bad one. Now we get two skilleds. That'll be Goldman in a B-25G Mitchell Schul. I don't know if I want another Mitchell or not. He is a +2. That's 27 points right off the bat that I'm going to lose. That'll put me down to 23. Sure, I just don't know whether I really want two B-25s. I don't mind one, but two of them, don't really need them. Well, we've already accepted him. I'm going to put him back into the mix. That is, we're doing our two skilled pilots. So that'll be Butta and Schul. One in there for you, one in the P-38. Oops, wrong direction. Schul, skilled 4. Gets a gung ho, decent air to ground, has a really high stress, which is good. And Butta in the P-38, one situational awareness, which is always good, and a gung ho, and he's a +1 air to ground. Skilled 8 won't promote fast, but that's alright. I like his stats. And one more, he'll be our veteran and squadron leader, and that'll be Frederick Rodriguez. Promoting the wrong way again. He's a veteran 9. He's got 1 cool, 2 gung ho, +3 air to ground, and a +1 air to air. That, my friends, is my crew. Now we're going to stick them down here, and then we'll do our ace swapping out. In this campaign, you can take an ace and remember not to get myself. One of the things I had to do was restart because Vassal went absolutely haywire on me because I went a little too fast doing what I'm doing right now, and it started sending cards everywhere. Couldn't stop it. Never had that happen before. All right, there's my squadron. Now, in the Corsair leader, you can. I'm going to draw it up real quick and make sure I'm not giving bad scoop here. We do use the Ace edition, and okay. First and foremost, we got the one Mitchell. He's going to cost me 12 SO points. So we're going to go ahead and fill out our log here. That's going to be the New Britain campaign 43. Long, 9 days. We start out with 50 points. Optional rolls 18. We're going to lose 12 of them for him, which takes us to 38, 40, 56 total. Now, we'll go in here to the Ace expansion. Give me a second while I find it. Ace expansion pack. After choosing the pilots for a campaign, you may replace any average skill rank pilot with an ace pilot of the same aircraft type. Upon replacing an average pilot, you must pay the SO cost listed depending on the length of your campaign. So we get to go back in here, and I'm going to do this before we fill out our log. And first off, the one I did not like is the guy that's going to go. that was yeah, Jules Jacobson. You're out of here. I'm gonna put him back into the pile in case we lose somebody. He might come back in. Hmm. Just looking at one of my ace cards. Actually, a lot of my ace cards, the P40s. I never noticed that before. Probably because I never used them. Some of them are listed as average. Huh. Yeah, and you can't promote them out of that. They might be a huh. Isn't that something? They're definitely aces. They have the yeah. There's another one. F4U Corsair. Oh, that's the British. Never mind. But the legendaries are still. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Staub. Give me a second. I gotta get Staub out of there. I had a brain fart. We're not doing a UKF or UK Corsairs, so I gotta get them out of there. Okay. In my. These should all be legendary. They're my aces. But you saw two of them, three of them now, four of them that are average. Huh. Isn't that something? I never noticed that before. P40s. I don't think I have a return to stack for them. There, that works. Alright, anyway, enough playing around, Greg. Um, P38s, we get to choose. We got rid of. Draw him out again because I want to see whether he's U.S. Air Force Jacobson, Julius Jacobson. Yes, he's the one we got rid of. So we need a U.S. Air Force P-38 to take his place. So let's see what our options are. Now we don't want to spend too many SO points, and we are doing a long campaign. He only costs 5. He costs 12. He costs 7, and he costs 7. It's nice having one of these guys along because all of their XP goes to one of your pilots that flies the mission, so you promote guys faster. Very nice. Um, and they really don't cost a whole lot. So let's see. Got to get out my player's aid here. It shows the pilot skills. Enthusiastic. The pilot gains 1 XP for every gung ho target that is destroyed. That's not bad. It gives you extra XP to give to people. Vengeful. Expend. When another pilot is shot down, add +3 to all rolls for this pilot for the remainder of the mission. And that's got expend on it, so I'm not too worried about that. And he gets 2 XP. Now that he starts at 2 XP and he gives the XP to pilots, so I could potentially use that 2 XP to promote my newbie. And I'm not really too excited about all of these guys' um, skills. Alert once per mission. After rolling a bandit, it attacks subtract 2 from the roll. Yeah, that might help sometimes. But Barber's a +2 air to air, 0 to 6 stress. He doesn't have the cool, doesn't have the situational, doesn't have the gung ho. But he starts with that 2 XP, which will give me a promotion right off the bat. And if we promote right off the bat, Otherwise, it's going to cost us 6 points. So, to me, spending 7 points, getting a +2, that looks like the guy to go with. His cool may be better, but I like this +2. He costs 12, so we'll go with Barber. We'll go with Barber. That's it. That's what we do. And we're just going to go ahead and kind of move everybody back around here. Really confused Vassal, because I like to have them in promoted with my squad leader all the way down the bottom. All right, so I will go through and get out the event cards. I don't think I fixed that yet. Not event cards, target cards. I don't think I fixed that yet, so it automatically discards. So I need to do that. And I got to go through and pull out the bandits. And you guys really don't need to see that. So I just wanted to show you guys how we, what squadron, or introduce you to my crew, I guess was the best way to look at it. I will fill this out without boring you guys. And, actually, I will go through and do some, okay, option roll points. We got a +18, -7 for Barber. That's a +11. So that's going to put us at, got to specify that's a -12. And this is a +12, or +11. So that leaves us basically with 49 special option points. And I do like, he starts with a 2 XP right off the bat. I'm going to give him 2 XP and promote him to green. And he's a green 2. That gets him to 0, air to air. So that's acceptable. 0 to 4 stress. That's a lot better. And first, most cases, first mission out, he'll promote again. So um, that already makes that worthwhile, getting that ace. I will go through and buy a couple of skills, so, and I'm going to tell you why. Pilot skills. I like the agile. You may go evasive without suffering stress, and I think that says it all. Um, I think it's going to cost me 3 points for each of these, and I think I would like to keep these guys alive, so I'm going to buy 3 of them. All right, we got old eyes. Gotta bring that up where I can see it. That is control alternate. No, just plain alternate number pad plus. Okay. Agile. Let's get Stacy agile. And let's get Gingrich agile. And let's keep them alive. That's going to cost me 9 more SO points. I will put that up here. -9. And that should do it. So that gives us +2, -10, 40. 40 SO points to start the campaign. That should be good. And now I will go ahead and finish everything out. Let's go through before we do that and make sure we have situational awareness and gung-hos put in here. Gung-ho. situational awareness, 2 gung hos. You can see these really pay off in this game, and that's what we got. And I'm going to go take care of all the boring stuff off camera, and then I will record a video of mission 1. I think we're all set. Other than that, I will go ahead and get all these guys out of here. The proper year is 43, so we can take this whole thing and send it a cup. Um, and I will go through there too and get rid of all the aircraft that we are not allowed to meet up against. All this is stuff you guys don't need to see, but bandits we're allowed to go that we're going to face in this campaign are the A6M2, the KI-43, and the KI-61. So anything that doesn't match that, I'll go through and pull out. And again, you guys don't need to see that. And I will pull out the cards. Oh goodness, the cards that don't need to be in here. And then I think we're actually ready to start the campaign. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have a video up for you guys of that. Thanks for joining me, and you all have a good night.